Welcome to A World of a Difference. I'm your host, Heavy, and today we got once again Power Music Group. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
up? We run it. Hey, we run it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's so cold, but I smell you so.
So, what I want to do is just ask everybody how their holidays was, what they did over the holidays. We're gonna start off with like that. We're gonna start, of course, with First Lady Kim. Kim, how was your holiday?
What's up? We run it. Hey, we run it. Hey.
What's your holiday, man?
I'm sorry. The
How was
holiday.
your
The
holiday?
holiday was good. My holiday was actually good. I usually don't go home this year, but this year, you know, the Lord. I'm not a big fan of holidays because I'm away from home, and then it's just so much that goes on. And this year, the Lord was like, I think it's a perfect time for you to change the scenery. You know, rewrite the narrative. And so I actually went home. I only go home once a year. And even with COVID and we having to separate and all of this, like my Thanksgiving was great. Like I'm just like, yes. So I'm just excited. But it was good. It was good.
Okay, Josh, how was your holiday?
I mean, it's pretty much the same. Like what she said, that COVID is kind of made it so difficult to really gather a lot of family together, your loved ones. So we kind of had to be cautious. But all in all, man, I had a good time, man, with the few family members I was here with. And the day after, me and my wife, we did like a Friendsgiving. We kind of invited her friends over, and we kind of did like another little Thanksgiving where we had like different type of foods and kind of enjoyed the football game. But it was a good holidays, man. It was real dope.
I got you. I got you. Kev, how was your holiday, man?
Yeah. My holiday, my holiday was small, but it was still good.
Small but powerful.
I have no
I,
company except for my dad.
I understand a couple people in your family had caught the COVID, kind of weighed y'all down a little bit.
Yeah, so no invites. Just on my household only.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got well. Mine was kind of crazy. We didn't do too much. Went around a small group of people around my mama house. That's it. Who we had previously been around because of COVID. I actually just had a great aunt just die that just had COVID. She died
Mhm.
Sunday. You know, so
Sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I think she had pre-existing conditions, but she did
Mhm.
have COVID and she did, pass. So
I
just
think I
gotta.
think that we have to come to a point where we all have to be mindful and take it seriously. A lot of us, and I say us, a lot of us have been walking around real gracefully, like nothing's going to touch us. And I think what happens is it takes for us to realize it hits someone very close to us, realize how special, how really, you know what I'm saying? Because you may see somebody from a distance, like, oh, they got it, okay, they got it. But when someone close to you gets it, you're like, oh, it really scares you.
Yeah, it's
So,
real.
I mean, like you said, man, it's this year holidays were so different because of COVID. There's a lot of things we couldn't do, but
Right.
we just have to adapt to it.
Adapt to it, and then when we able to get together, make up for lost time. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, we did have a toy drive. We was able to come together for the toy drive this weekend, man. And that was a success. I was glad to see y'all. I couldn't really touch y'all like I like I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But I was glad to see y'all
He was
though,
standing
man.
off in the corner, y'all.
How
He
did
ain't
y'all
want nothing to
enjoy
do with us.
the toy drive?
Oh man, the tour drive was dope. It was a great experience because we had I didn't expect the crowd we had. We had a lot of supporters out there, man. Supporters on because it was our first annual, so I knew it was gonna be some kinks. I knew it was gonna be some things that we didn't like or things that we did like. But all in all, man, I'm excited. I was excited for it because it just opened up doors for us to have bigger and better. So
Right,
it just give us more ideas of okay, now we know how to do it next year. Now we know how to move next year. Now we know the location. Now we know who to get, who to partner with. So it's just really a learning process for us. But like I said, I feel like we accomplished what we accomplished. I feel like it wasn't a waste of time. I feel like people, because even during that, we all went live, and people were saying, "Well, I donate, I donate, I donate, I donate." So it was a good thing. I know Facebook really helped us out, us going live. The social media helped us out.
Right.
So I just want to personally thank our supporters, everybody that supported PMG from day one. I thank you guys for being a big part of it. I thank everyone that donated. If I don't tell you individually, I want to thank each and every one of you guys who donated to this, because this is very special to each and every one of us. This is what we call ministry. This is what we call doing the work on the battlefield. So I just want to, if I can just give back everything, you guys did for us. I'm just excited, man, to be a part of PMG and the support that we have. The support system is very, very strong. And I'm just excited.
So how did you come up with the idea of the toy
The,
drive?
the idea just came to me. Just God just kept telling me to just be a blessing some kind of way. God just kept telling me to and I didn't know what exactly what he meant by that, but he just kept telling me, you have to give, you have to be a blessing. And it was a vision in that I had in my head, and I thought about Washington automatically, because I knew Washington was the school that we first did our concert in. And even with that, the principal opened doors for us, right? And we all know how hard it is to get into a school. We all know how hard it is to bring the body of Christ, or to even preach the gospel in school. So, just her open doors for us, man, it was a blessing. So I knew then that they had to be our first recipient of the toy drive. It couldn't be no other way.
Right. So how does it feel to have a team that you can give an idea to, and they run with it?
Oh man, awesome! It makes the job much more easier. To have a team, and I think even you said that at one point in time. You was like, you want to have a team, so it can be a lot more easier to just, hey, we're gonna do this, and if we just run with it. And the group that we have, man, we have a group of people that really gonna get down and make it happen.
Right.
None of us gonna be like, we'll do it next time. None of us gonna push it off. We all have that special, unique talent that we're gonna make it happen. So I mean, it's awesome to have a group like that, man, because I can just pitch out an idea. Y'all gonna tell me if y'all rocking with it. Y'all gonna tell me y'all not rocking with it, and we just gonna roll with it. We rocking with it. So I mean, I'm excited for it.
All right. Kev, how did you enjoy the toy drive, the first annual?
Look, it's always good to see my boys out there doing their thing. I'm always support everything y'all do, because we're a team, like you just said. And to see everybody come out there, moms, everybody's out there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's for real. Grandma, everybody.
Miss CEO, Miss A.
Hey.
I know Mrs. CEO, everybody was out there.
So yeah, man.
I was just glad to network, man, with the radio station. You know what I'm saying? They just came out of nowhere. They asked could they partner with us. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing, man.
Yeah, that thing got there jumping too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the energy, man, was so on point for a tour drive. And I'm just glad that we were able to partner with them guys, man, because it just opened up more doors, opportunities for us to be able to share the gospel, to be able to share our vision, our mission, what we're trying to do here in Birmingham.
But not only to share the gospel, but to live the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Actually live it out. You know what I'm saying? Be an example of what it is. A lot of people talk it, but be able to actually do it is a blessing in itself. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's going to change with us. That's what we have to be that people that, okay, they look at us like, okay, these guys are changing the game. It's not about the music no more. The music's gonna be there. The music's gonna do what it's do, but it's about us doing the work. Us, like you said, us living the gospel, us doing actually out there working.
Right.
That's what people gonna admire us for.
Right. So inform the people on what's the next step after they donate.
Say it again.
Inform the people on what the next step is after they donate.
As far as us, as we go, as giving to
what happens to their donations?
Oh yeah, so basically, after you donate, you're pretty much donating to 7 families, and these 7 families are personally picked by the administration of Washington K-8. I told them that we want 7 families that not necessarily there's a need, but we wanted seven. I wanted 7 families that you may know of that been pretty hard during COVID. I never said anything about homeless, or I never said anything about lost their job. I just said, just give me 7 families that you know has been going through it through COVID. And they emailed us those 7 families, and your donation, your help, your love, your prayers, every $20 that you donate, every dollar, every cent that you donate goes to those 7 families. And it's so good because it gets bigger and bigger for us, man, because not only are we making an impact on those 7 families, but the community itself, because when they see us, they're like, okay, these guys come out of nowhere and they just bless us. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or these guys come out of nowhere, and the fact that we came back where it started for us, that just shows the love that we have of the community. And I feel like it's gonna get bigger and bigger, man, as that time goes on, man.
Right. And just imagine the face on the kids, that we was performing in front of. They like, okay, we seen these guys perform. Now they're actually coming back to help us, they really care about us, you know what I'm saying?
Because you don't get most people that's like that, man. And people that what irks me, man, when people who have a certain type of level of success, they don't find the need of coming back and doing the work. They get so caught up in the fame and the success that they forget where they come from, you know what I'm saying? Or they forget where it started from them. And to see us, to see us doing what we doing, man, with the little that we have, it's just truly amazing.
But this is not our first time giving during the COVID, right?
Right.
So I know you and Kev wrote down passing out the pampers and stuff when the COVID first hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I let Kev talk about that.
Yeah, come on, Kev.
Somebody was out there making them dropouts.
Yeah, making the dropouts and yeah.
Hey, that was a good experience too. Even though we had one that we delivered to had COVID, so we didn't really get to talk to them for real. But we still left their package out there at the door, so I know they were still blessed by it. But it still felt good to go to everybody, even when we didn't have that much. We still gave.
Right. So what exactly did y'all give? I know we took up cash, we bought Pampers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Certain people wanted
some people had told
things.
us exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
Some people just gave cash to.
I believe one person
put the money on the card.
I believe one person wanted a case of water. One person just needed some Pampers. We went to what, Village Market? And did some things at Village Market. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
You went to Village Market, somebody who wasn't even on the list, and Josh still blessed her because she seen us blessing somebody else.
Right.
Yeah. And that really was, man, that really was a turning point for me, man. I knew the impact that we can do, man, because like I said, and I remember that too, because she kept asking for a picture. And we kept telling her, no, we not, we don't want no pictures. She was like, I know y'all gonna want a picture. Y'all gonna try to post me. Like, no, that isn't our intentions. This wasn't our intentions. And I know the people in the Village Market were seeing this, like, man, these guys just coming and buying these folks, just buying them. You know what I'm saying? But it's so weird because like the lady actually went over the budget, but it didn't really dawn on me because I was so caught up in the moment of just giving. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think she went at least about $30 over the budget. But she went over a little bit, but it didn't dawn on me because I was so caught up in the moment of giving, man. And I love it, man. It just warms my heart that we can do that stuff like that, man. With the little that we have, with our lives, man, our families, and the fact that we have things that we handle, even with our music, we have to invest in, even back at home, we have to invest in home, making the bills straight. The fact that we still able to come together and do stuff like that, man, that's just, you don't find it nowhere like that, man. You don't.
Right.
You don't, man. You don't. Even the people that ask money don't do it. So it's really dope. It's really dope.
And to be honest with you, the track that we own, the number that we at now, I'm shocked to see. I ain't think it was gonna get that much. You know what I'm saying?
I told someone this morning, man. I told them, and they asked me where how far are we with our numbers? How far are we with the donation? I said, man, Last time I checked, I told him the number, and I was like, I promise you, going into this, I didn't think we were gonna get that much. Simply because not that I didn't have faith in God, but the fact that I knew this COVID season, right?
Right.
And I'm like, man, folks lost their jobs. I mean, folks probably not even working. Folks getting living by check. They not finna give no money.
Right.
So I was like, man, so it's a blessing to me, man, to know that God still works during those times.
Right. Right. During tough times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. So Kev, how do it make you feel being able to be a giver? You know what I'm saying? In general.
It's always better to give than receive with me.
It's real. It's real. It
Yeah,
just
I know Kev, probably done it multiple times. This is not his first rodeo. So
right.
I know, this, this really one of my first times really being with a team. Like I've done stuff alone and I've done stuff, without being broadcast or anything. But this really, just being with the team, and this really been my first times where I really have the energy and the passion to just really want to give.
Right.
And I think it's more so because the fact that I have guys like you and Kim and all of our supporters from my mom to my grandma all the way down to the daughter is just the fact that they just give me that energy to want to give back. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it made me realize it's more than music. So it makes it more easier. So when I do go into my music time, my studio time, when I'm writing, I think about all that. You see what I'm saying? I think about all that and I start writing. But the thought of giving, man, it's just so, it's so important to me right now.
It's just something. It's something that you feel when you give that you don't feel
Yeah,
when you receive. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
It's
somebody
easy, yeah.
if somebody buy me some Jordans or something, I'm like, okay, cool. But if I give somebody some Jordans, it's just a whole
Different.
different
It's a
feeling. You know
different
what I'm
feeling.
saying?
It's a different feeling.
You know what I'm saying?
I,
So
I,
do the
wait,
people
wait.
still have time to give?
Yes, most definitely. You have to the 14th of December to give. You can give by ways of Cash App, which is $PMG2019. You give by way of PayPal, which is Power Music Group. Also, if you want to give by check, you can do Washington K through 8 by check. But those ways you give, man, like I said, you have plenty of time. We have to the 14th to our deadline. It can't, even if you want to give after that, just let us know. We'll still take it to them. But as far as deadline wise, you have to the 14th to give donations. If you want to still give a toy, just hit one of those up in the DM on Facebook and just let us know, hey, I want to give a toy. I have a toy I want to give. We still 7 toys. So
Right.
yeah, those ways you can give.
I got you. Speaking of the toy drive, Mr. Marcus DJ had y'all out there crunk, then had y'all more hype out there.
Yeah, man. I love his energy. His energy, man, is dope.
Hey, Kev was on there bouncing with the sign. They had Josh up there bucket. Kim
But
out
you
there
know what's so
bucket.
crazy? You have to be experienced to mix some gospel, some slow gospel, some old school gospel, and some Christmas together. You gotta be some type of dope. Because he had all that stuff going on. He gave us a whole variety.
Then he even sung. He even sung while he had them.
Yeah. So he gave us a whole variety of crunkness, man. Like I said, he took it back to my grandma generation, my godmother generation. He had something for them. He had something for our generation. And he threw a little Christmas song in there for the holidays. I said, man, you gotta be dope to do all that, bro.
Yeah, he dope.
Switch everything up and still be it still had that same crunkness. You know what I'm saying? You even had Ken over there shouting at one point in time, and she had her getting crunk.
Right.
That's one minute she got her hands up like this. Next minute she just doing the nay-nay.
Right. No, not the nay-nay, not the nay-nay.
Doing the nay-nay. Or the soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy or something.
No, don't do my sis like that. Sis ain't that old. Come on, soldier boy. Come on now.
They know soldier boy my generation.
Yeah, we know that's who you wanted to see in the verses. You wanted to see Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. We
Is
know that.
it? Let's make let's make it happen, man. Let's go.
Boy, you so crazy. You so
But
crazy.
no, man, it was a great energy, man. The radio station, man, they brought some dope energy, man. And you know, that was a big piece of the tour drive, believe it or not, man.
Right.
Shout out to them and shout out to our DJ Rick, man, for being alongside them, man, and learning and participating. And he took over. He took over at the last minute. He turned it out too. He took
Right.
over. He did his set. And so it was a great experience for him to to have partners like that, man. So I mean, it was great energy all around.
Right. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
So coming to a close, what's one thing that you would say to inspire people to give? I'm gonna start with Kev first, then I'm gonna end up with you, Josh.
All right.
What's something, Kev, that you would say to inspire people to give, not to us, but just to give in general?
To give in general,
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, giving. I know you should always just give, but for me to inspire somebody to give, I would say just think about people who don't have what you have, or people that want to have something like you have. It just make you feel good to want to bless somebody who less fortunate.
Right.
So I would just say something like that, like to
Right.
give them,
I got you.
yeah.
'Cause I was at work today and I was just thinking to myself, like, it's two kind of people out here. You got people that have something that somebody don't have, and they boast about having something that they don't have. Okay, I got this and you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got the new Jag. I'm stunning on you. You ain't got the new Jag. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But then you got another person that gets the new Jag and actually wants you to have a new Jag. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's two kind of different people out there. I think I'm the second person. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking like that today. It ain't that I don't want to have. I want to have, but I also want you to have. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think we
Yep.
missing a I think we're missing a lot of that in this generation. We got more of I got, you don't got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna flex on you because I got and you don't. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But what about us all
yep.
getting it
And that'll
together?
make
You know
people
what
think they want to come take it from you. You try to stun on them like that.
I'm
I
saying?
just feel like we all should be able to eat, you
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
And that's what I like about our knit group and our connection, our bond, because at the end of the day, if you win, Kev win, I win, Ken win, your folks win, my folks win, Kev folks win, we all win. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how it is. That's how you would think it should be, man. We all eat at the same time because we all connected to PMG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when people when now from this day forward, when people mention PMG, they're gonna mention Kev name, they're gonna mention Heavy, they're gonna mention Ken, they're gonna mention Josh, they're gonna mention all those names, DJ Rick, they're gonna mention all our names within PMG. So we all win. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? There's no way
Right.
around it.
Right. 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 I'm with you. I'm in agreement with you. So
Yeah,
to sum it up, Josh, what would you say to inspire people to become better givers?
it's simple. I would just say think about where you come from. Think about where you started. Think about
That's
how you
good.
got to where you got to.
That's
Somebody
good.
had to help you, right?
That's real.
You didn't get it. But this is my thing with these people, man. People always say, I got the mud. And look at me now. Everybody didn't get out the mud. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody can't say that. Everybody can't say they got the mud. Only
Right.
people that really, really got the mud, you can say that, but you gotta think about it. Think about where you come from, man. And that's been my whole mindset. I think about where I come from and where I started. That's my community. You know what I'm saying? That's my community. So it felt right for me to give. See what I'm
Right.
saying? So in order for you to want to give, you have to have a heart. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people
Right.
say, oh, I'm gonna give, but they don't give. They just talking the
Right.
talk. They're
Right.
not walking the walk. You see what I'm saying? And it could
Right.
be even your closest friends or your closest colleagues in the music business, and you would see them doing stuff like that. Like, but you know they don't have the heart to give. They're talking, they have the heart to give. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So all I can say is, man, just think about where you come from. As simple as that.
I like to use this analogy right here, like this water bottle right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This water bottle represents the people that we trying to reach. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? Okay, so in order for us, see, we at the church, we try to pour into people all the time, right?
Right.
We got to come to them and pour Christ into them, pour this into them. But it's only one thing. We haven't gotten them open them. We haven't got them open yet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And only to be able to be able to pour into somebody, you first have to have them open. If I try to
Mm-hmm.
pour something into this water bottle and they ain't
Has to be
open,
open.
it's not gonna happen nothing. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But if I open this water bottle, now it's free to receive. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
And with us giving to the communities, we are opening them up. So when we establish their relationship with them, now we can pour into them because they now
Mm-hmm.
open to hear what we saying. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes, sir.
ain't nobody gonna be open if we ain't out there doing the footwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what the footwork is. It's ministry for real. We just getting people to open up so we can pour into. That's all. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm
And we
saying?
have to be the example because everyone will follow suit once they see us doing this, doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we have to be that example now. It's a bigger, it's real a bigger target on us now because of the fact that we actually took the initiative to one step out and made that move.
Right.
So we have to be that example, man, because a lot of people want to come behind us like, man, PMG, man, them guys set the standard. So they
Right.
set the standard of what it really means to be a music group, but at the same time to really walk the walk and do ministry. If we can set that standard, I mean, we unstoppable. And I
Yeah,
mean, in
that's
the
real.
most humble way, we unstoppable. If we can set that standard, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that music gonna just elevate it even more because that music gonna be fire. That music gonna come along with it. So we already set the standard as doing the ministry, doing the footwork. Because of music, in the most humblest way I can say it, we unstoppable, bro.
That's real.
I
But
mean, I'm just being real.
even more than being unstoppable though, I just feel good doing what God told us to
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
God gave you assignment to do, we getting it done. God
Mhm.
gave me assignment to do, we getting it done. I just feel good knowing that we doing what God told us to do. The rest, hey, he gonna put together, he gonna do, but I just feel good doing what he told us to do. You know what I'm saying? For
Right,
real.
right, right.
Mhm. All right, I ain't gonna hold y'all, fellas, man. I know we all got the grind in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, this has been a World of a Difference podcast with Josh B, with Kev. We done lost Kim, but it's still PMG to the heart. I
Yes,
love
sir.
y'all, man. See y'all
Love
next
that.
week.
Peace.
MG.
We out, baby.